for this special NBA presentation. Just about ready to get this one started.
When you ask LeBron James about Anthony Davis, even before they teamed up, he said, quote, I already knew how incredible the guy is. The things he was doing at that size, not many have done that in the league. Now their teammates, LeBron says, it's everything I expected and more. And guys, he even called AD a generational talent.
Well, that's probably the best way to put it. Thanks, Allie. And with New Year's fast approaching, let's see our power rankings for an idea of how everyone's year is looking. Taking a look at Dallas, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Checking out Miami, they've really delivered so far, playing with incredible energy and just steamrolling lesser teams.
So look at our starters for the Heat. Hero and Butler are the wings. Achua is out there with Bam Adebayo, and it's Dragic in at the point guard position. And for Los Angeles, LeBron is the 3 with Davis in at the 4. Wesley Matthews out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Harold in at the 5.
Hey, y'all been outside. Y'all need to go get in the tub.
Officials seem to emphasize the rule. Does it take long for players to adjust to that?
You know, BA, when you have a collection of the best basketball players in the world,
Danica.
it takes that much time at all. Usually, the preseason is a period of time for teams and for players to figure out what those new rules are. But by the time they get in season, they have adjusted and figured it out and are able to move forward with the new rule change.
Dragic against Schroeder. Outside for Butler. Pass to Adebayo. That one's good for 2.
And with a strong physical profile, Adebayo is willing to battle always on the interior.
And here's Schroeder outside. Knocks down the triple.
Damn.
Defensively,
That little motherfucker Schroeder, man. Little German, black-ass German
Really
nigga.
improved his poise. He took his time, and it paid off.
Yeah, it led to better shots and, of course, better accuracy. But you could see the confidence that Coach had in letting Schroeder do this thing. That's a player who's earning his coach's trust.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and the big throwdown.
James, a screen on Dragic. Pass to James. Fires it. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
Here's Dragic. Oh, a rim rattling two-handed jam.
But when you have an outstanding point guard that's making outstanding decisions like Dragic does,
He's not up here. He went down to eat.
Contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Jimmy Butler.
Hold on, dog.
And think about this, BA. You look at the pressure and hype surrounding LeBron James during his entire career.
With all that yelling.
In every step of the way. One of the best, if not
Danica, go get in the tub.
rookie year until now.
The Heat making a switch here. Olynyk checked in. No good on the second free throw. So, Grant, when we talk about LeBron, and you're talking about him to a non-basketball fan, how would you describe it? What makes him so good?
Well, BA, you have to start off by saying that nobody's as strong and fast as LeBron. I mean, he has the skills you need at an elite level. He is the complete package in every sense of the word.
Hero, no good. The Lakers are going 3 and 4 to get things going. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Matthews. And Miami also making a switch.
Oh, another goddamn foul.
And they're just one foul now away from the penalty.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Davis. Here's Caldwell Pope. Fires the 3. And here's Schroeder outside. It's hauled in by the Heat. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
And it was really their defense that got them to win. They had a plan scripted out, and it worked to perfection.
Well, good defensive game plan and then carrying it out for 48 minutes. That really helped them out in that last game.
Here's Harold.
And Bam aptly describes Adebayo's defensive impact. He packs a punch in there.
To the wing, right side. Stolen by Schroeder. 3-on-3. The three, James. And no good. And it's Miami the other way. And their first look at this year's Lakers squad. Pass to Hero. Launches it. Caldwell Pope pulls it in. The Lakers in the lead. And it's good. 2 points. Miami calls timeout. All right, a guy like Caldwell Pope, it seems the less you ask him to do, the more he delivers.
So true. I mean, when he doesn't have to carry an offensive load, he's a much more efficient player. He's that wild card factor for his team. He's learning what his limits are and how to play to his strengths.
Some changes now for the Lakers. Gasol's checked in for Harrell. Kuzma comes in for LeBron. And it's Caruso in for Schroeder. Iguodala's checked in for Miami. Bradley.
The bench is going nuts. How about a few tricks still left up the Andre Iguodala sleeve? Incredible at taking his time that time, but still getting to the rim.
Pass to Davis. They get it back. Over Olynyk. No good there. Off the double clutch.
Pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
For three, Robinson. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
No way he's going to pass that shot off. The D is way too far back and relaxed and getting out on it.
Going inside. Chalk up 2 there. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Here's Bradley. Here's Olynyk. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Don't be looking all stupid, Davis. You shouldn't have fouled me.
For Kelly Olynyk that time, just staying with the shot.
You get that pump fake. Come on, white boy. We got to get this and 1. Put us up by 3. In there. 31 seconds.
Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. 23 seconds left in the opening quarter. Pass to Caruso. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Wow, you should have blasted
Caruso's
that.
got his second basket.
Well, you know Davis, and he knows, is going to draw the attention of multiple defenders, and that time connects with the teammate to get it done.
Here's Iguodala. Oh, a clear foul there on this shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And he drops it first.
He got that one. I wish we could do like baseball.
So he gets
Airball. What? Yeah, I wish we could have did like basketball. I mean, like baseball. How you switch it in and nigga for a nigga to hit. Like, nah, we don't want that nigga to shoot.
Gotta show those shooters you're
Let
gonna
this
be
nigga
there
shoot
all
for him.
night long.
8 seconds left in the first. Kuzma outside. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. And so the first quarter comes to a close. Both teams scoring well, but it's all tied. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And we spoke with Jimmy Butler not long ago about his teammates.
These guys work so hard, and they're young, and they're professional with it. That you're planting that seed early, so they can only get better, and they're learning, and they're gaining confidence because they're playing so well. So with me being here with these guys, we're special.
Well, it sounds like Butler has found his happy place.
Happy indeed. I mean, people don't talk enough about fit. It's important to be in an organization and a system that maximizes your ability. Butler is playing some of the best ball in his life, making everyone around him better.
Danica, get in the tub. Get in the tub. You been outside. Just put it down. Over there.
Guys,
Y'all been outside. I told you I'm not playing with this new stuff that's out and we don't know where it's at.
Differentiators is their ability to generate offense.
Who got it? You been out there with people, so you got to take your precautions. You can't risk everybody's life.
Take a look at Miami. Hero and Butler are
first thing you should have did was got in the tub as soon as you came through the door, just like mom.
And it's none in at the point. And draw the foul. We'll head to the line for two. That one on Schroeder. Brandon, 1992, you were involved in one of the greatest basketball plays in college history. Still remember it so well. What do you think about when you remember that play?
Well, B.A., it really was an incredible moment and an incredible game. I think the first thing that comes to mind was how bad of a haircut I had. I mean, man, what was I thinking? I was only 19, but it shows and it pays to not be too trendy when you're young. But all seriousness, no, it's just remarkable. We were so in the moment. We were trying to win against a great Kentucky team. I had the easy part, making the pass. Christian had to catch, gather, and score, and he did. And 30 years later, people still talk about it. So I'm just so grateful to have been a part of something so magical and so special.
Do you guys practice that play?
Never.
Out to the wing. Hero outside. Oh, denied by Harrell.
So quick off his feet, Montrezl Harrell with a nice rejection.
It's a good team forward. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds in the game.
What's interesting, Bam Adebayo grew up in a single-wide trailer home in Hightown, North Carolina. Now, of course, living with his mother, he made it his mission to get her out of that trailer and into a better life.
James finds Harrell. Closed it in on 2 minutes here in the second. Shot blocked.
Butler with great anticipation there and swatting that one away.
Where my favorite foul at? The niggas did the same shit to me. This shit fun. Wait till you get your foul, dog. This shit wait for them on that fold.
And the first time the line is good.
Yeah, just
it feel more real and it look more real.
I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
And the Lakers making a change here. Davis is checked in. Dragic is checked in for
They did
Miami.
a good job with it on the fold, but they ain't do nothing compared to this five, boy.
And he makes both free throws.
They're not leaving any points at the free throw line this quarter. That's the best way to protect the lead.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have
And trust me, Dennis Schroeder would love to score the basketball, but his ability to set up his teammates is also effective.
Here's Dragic to the middle. Here's Adebayo. Oh, great D that time from Harrell.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Pass to Schroeder. And there's James from the arc. The shot no good, and it's Miami the other way. Here's Butler.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
And he's knocked off course by the D. So the foul is called, and he'll shoot free throws.
That's right.
Well, Dwayne Wade had a great comment about Jimmy Butler, saying that his crazy is their kind of crazy, and that's in reference to the Heat culture.
Can't get the first one. You know, Brent, we've heard the critics of Jimmy Butler saying he's confrontational, abrasive, a bad teammate. That has not been the case in Miami.
Don't put it down. Don't try to give it to me.
Be honest, BA, he loves all of those things.
Close my door.
No, Miami.
Y'all better not be down there playing.
Culture where Jimmy even himself has said, I need some of that in my life.
And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. Caruso, he's checked in for the Lakers. Over to the wing. And stolen by Dragic. And here's the fast break. And he lobs it up top. And Adebayo slams it in.
And nice court vision from Dragic there to get a great look at the bucket.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. James passes to Davis. Back to James. And that one's long.
There are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way. But maybe he can help them out trying to win this game.
26-17.
What kind of passing you want there? Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on everybody.
And stolen by Dragic with the drive. And that one drops for him.
28-17.
And now it's an 11-point Miami lead. Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks. Pass to James. Will it go?
He got that space.
It's
He missed
the
it.
Heat.
Cannot get anything to go. There's going to be a way to get out of this hole. I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
And a foul call on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Last season, one of Jimmy Butler's more complete years of his career, setting new highs in assists
Nigga ain't
and
fucking around.
rebounding.
28-17. Let's bang this shit.
Very
30-17.
efficient offensively.
First free throw's good. You know, you
First
look at
free
the
throw's
assist
good.
numbers for Butler. Even though he's listed as a forward, he basically played the point guard position for the
He's
Heat.
still in a control
Does a lot
point.
of great things, BA, and some people even upset last year that he didn't start.
I'm gonna call you right back because your phone is sounding like you underwater.
Position, would that voting have turned out any different?
It's both from the stripe.
And they're now upwards of 80% from the line. A step up from their foul shooting in the first quarter.
Nah, you sound good
That's to
now.
James.
Ooh, I swatted that nigga shit. He just patted LeBron James shit.
Again.
Nah, we still playing right now. We up 30-17 second quarter in the second quarter.
Outside Davis. Shot to stop the run. And again, the Lakers no good. The Heat have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Iguodala. Outside Butler. Pass to Bradley. Back to Butler. Outside Robinson. 6 to shoot. The drive by Butler. Rebound, the Lakers. Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Brother, you had that shit. You know, when you had you should have missed that shit.
James, outside.
Defense.
But it is offline.
Onside.
Finished off one.
They be going hard in this shit,
It's
boy.
the Heat. They lead by 13. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter.
Hey, give your mama a towel.
2K Sports.
Huh? You control point?
2K Sports
You and Ellis?
halftime show.
You and Ellis?
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. It was a close contested first quarter for Miami.
Hold on.
The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground and the score tied. The second quarter was where they really opened things up. They were by far the stronger team, both defensively and when they had the ball. Their 13-point halftime lead, no accident. Let's hear from you,
But
Shaq.
Johnny, it's probably one over there. She
I don't
can't.
think anyone expected to see such numbers from the
Your
bench.
mama ain't gonna use that little tiny towel.
It was what
No,
they needed.
Mom.
The joke they needed, Ernie. Wow. I never knew that bench.
I know.
I don't even know any of their players.
Get her a big one. There's one that's in that pile.
Keep going, bitch, guys.
And over to Kenny, your takeaway on the Lakers.
Poor efficiency on offense. That's what jumps out at me. You aren't going to win many games shooting under 35%. Bad shot selection, too much one-on-one.
Johnny, you don't gotta go all the way in there. Just put it on the countertop.
They could choose to come out in the second half and completely flip.
Put it on the countertop.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter is set to begin in just a few.
Get her another one in.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. How about Bam Adebayo? What an impact he's making.
When he got a good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at him.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. LeBron is the 3 with Davis in at the 4. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Wesley Matthews. And it's Harold in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Here's Butler, and Davis with the block.
Love that defense. Davis rises up and swats that shot away.
3 is up. Here's Harold from the left block. He spins it through.
Second chances.
Turn the light off.
Great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Adebayo is screen on Schroeder, inside. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Adebayo's got 8 points. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
Here's James. That shot off. Now the Heat take it the other way. To the inside. Adebayo, that's good. Adebayo's got 4 points in the quarter. And of the great scorers, Grant, who strikes you as the most unselfish?
Without a doubt, BA, it's LeBron James. I mean, LeBron James throughout his career. Oh, man!
Oh! And that's a little something extra from Montrez.
Kuzma's checked in for James. Olenek's checked in for Miami. Nunn comes in for Butler. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And Dragic, here we go. Pass to Adebayo. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Montrezl Harrell.
And the defense just all over Bam, but he hangs tough.
That free throw, no good. Grant, I know you faced Kobe Bryant a lot over the years. What's the main thing you'll remember about him?
Well, BA, there's so much to remember about the late, great Kobe Bryant. The buzzer beaters, the excellence, the dedication and focus he brought to his entire career. The thing that's beautiful about Kobe's journey is him starting off as a young man, trying to find his way, at times struggling, endearing himself to his teammates. And as he went through his career, he really became the elder statesman, the big brother. His influence on today's players is just incredible. And I think it was just a beautiful story to follow from start to finish. What an incredible ambassador for the game. What an incredible leader in the game of basketball. And he's someone that we all sorely miss today.
Dragic. Down it goes. Jam that one home.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
Here's Davis. Sinks that one from the post.
Oh, what a crafty move. Causing the defender to pause right there.
Well, when you watch Anthony Davis play, Grant, he just moves like someone only half his size.
Think about this, B.A. He has the gait and quickness of a guard. And of course, everyone knows that he was a point guard well into his high school career, but he grew almost a foot in a few years and became the player he is today.
Now, opposing coaches telling their defenders be more physical with Dragic. That time he took advantage and doesn't mind getting knocked around a bit of that. And that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time he hits it.
Outside Schroeder.
Good job,
Third
man.
basketball here. A little under 3
Go get your clothes. Go get your clothes over
Davis
there.
has got 4 points now. On the
You
board.
got on Kahari's
The
thing.
Heat have gone 4 of 6 from the third quarter. Pass to Olynyk. Now Hero. Jacks up at 3. Sinks the tray. Hero's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
That's a go-to shot for Tyler Hero. So confident in his ability to connect.
41-28.
And the Lakers call time here.
Oh
They better call
my,
time.
their coach does not look happy, and I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring. And if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the case, you just keep going.
Some changes now for the Lakers. Gasol's checked in for Harold.
Stop making a mess over there and get your clothes.
And it's Caruso in for Schroeder. So Miami going with an almost entire new group here. Butler's checked in for Olynyk.
Get over there with them
Allen comes in
clothes.
for Hero. Robinson, he's checked in for Nunn. And it's Bradley in for Dragic. 56 seconds left in the third quarter. For Miami, they've gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. And it's Butler off the drive. The shot misses. Excellent D there from Davis. Los Angeles has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land in the third quarter. 13 feet out. Some solid defense from Butler. So Miami shooting 56% today. And Davis with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis. And the Lakers making a change here. James is checked in. Outside for Butler. And it's Butler who slams it down.
Well, Butler's a great competitor, and he's playing with some fire right now.
What's up? That's good from Butler.
Well, Jimmy's an interesting personality on the team, so between what the staff demands of him and what he demands of the teammates, that can be a delicate balance.
And count the basket.
And one.
He was fouled.
46-28.
Going to the line for one more.
Well, he's an effective two-way player, is Avery Bradley, and he's worked.
Ebony, I made the nigga get in the tub.
Years with the Celtics.
If the water got cold, it's probably because I made the nigga get in the tub.
Place in this league.
They need this.
Yeah, when they go out of this house, they can't be coming back here interacting with everybody with this new shit floating
To
around.
overcome. Heat out in front. Up 19.
You walk your ass out this door, you be around people out there, you got to get in the tub. You can't come back here like it's all good no more. Just because you got a mask don't mean shit. You get particles on your clothes, in your hair, on your skin.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, or you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. The Lakers really having a tough go here. Setting the floor for the Heat. We've got Jimmy Butler. Duncan Robinson is out there with Avery Bradley. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Iguodala in at the three. And here's Schroeder. Pass to Caldwell Pope. And the three off target. Well, Miami shooting a fantastic 57%. Robinson on the wing. And we're going to have a jump ball. Oh, stolen by Gasol. Outside Schroeder. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. Davis, he's checked in for the Lakers. And Miami with a change here too. Dragic has checked in for Bradley. You know, the three-pointer increasing in prominence in recent years. Grant, you average less than one long-range attempt per game for your career. So what made you look to attack inside the arc?
Yeah, B.A., it really is about the evolution of the game. Early in my career in the mid-90s, it was all about getting a high percentage shot, getting to the rim, posting up the mid-range game. As the game has changed and evolved, now it's more about the three-point shot. At the end of my career, that's when I started to shoot more three-pointers as the game was evolving.
That's a perfect line leading to a spectacular dunk from Davis there. Threw it up on time, on target.
It's 10 for Los Angeles. They've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Pass to James. And that's a foul. Called on Duncan Robinson. That's his first foul.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
Matthews, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. Davis misses. Miami's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Launches a three. And it's Harrell with a rebound.
Go ahead.
It's rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
Emphatic two-handed slam.
Johnny, come close my door.
Here, the Heat decide to talk it over.
And the other team is running all over them right now.
The timeout.
Quit doing that.
Put the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit chat with the team to settle down.
Left side Butler. Driving to the basket. Pass to Achua. It's picked off. Now the Lakers moving it up. Here's Matthews. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
And they're on a big run to make this game interesting. Can't let up now.
They stacked up everything to get to this point. Now they have to shift into overdrive.
Dragic against Schroeder. And Goran Dragic gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Oh, the Heat. Now we present our new balanced player of the game, Bam Adebayo.
And it's simple. I mean, when you shoot it like he has, this award is a lock. I mean, up over 60% from the field. That's crazy good. He's given them just about everything he's had today.
Oh man, what an effort tonight to put together this type of game against the defending champs. That is impressive. This is why so many people hold him in such high regard. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth.
But you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
Shots with the cold streak. Butler against James. And that'll be Miami's ball.
Johnny, why you lock that door?
Being able to keep the possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right
Close
now
the door
on
back.
the defensive end.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Just 3 to shoot. And here's Butler outside. Drops in the 3. And the Heat lead by 13.
Well, Jimmy Butler is a wing that you're going to have to stay connected to out there. That was a sweet stroke.
Outside Schroeder. And again, no good by the Lakers. Miami has gotten just one of their 4 threes to go here in the fourth quarter. Puts up a 3. It's the trifecta.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
James against Butler. Goes back up. And the layup is good by James. James has got 4 points now in the quarter.
You like to see LeBron make the read there as it comes off the rim and taking advantage of crashing the glass.
Harold throws it down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble is paying off.
You need to let it charge. Well, how many percent it is? What is it?
47.
That needs to be charging it, Johnny. It ain't charging the more you playing with it.
Free throws good, Adebayo.
Hard to tell coming out of college what it was that Bam Adebayo was going to hang his hat on offensively. But for sure, we knew relentless effort was going to be part of his game.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Heat.
When you look at the stat sheet, it's impressive this wasn't a total blowout. Their offense was in top gear all night long, Grant.
I thought the same thing, VA. I mean, the difference in field goal percentages is pretty shocking.
Pass to Dragic. Back to Adebayo. Nifty move. That one doesn't drop. And it's the Lakers the other way. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Back to James. Lots of room. That one's wide left.
Well, he wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
And it's Butler off the drive.
And they came in here with some
Get out there, Pop.
and they run out their best play.
Yeah, it looks like
Put
a
it back.
veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, really in control for this one. This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Butler passes to Adebayo. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The pump fake can still be used. This just in. And Butler with a great up fake to keep the defense off balance.
That's your wooden ball. You can get more little logs with it. Yeah, I know. They're coming up.
Shoot 2.
Jump!
First one falls for him. Butler hits them both.
You know why I was running into the wall? Because I didn't want to keep it. First of all, I was running into the wall.
Here's Cook. So, no Miami as they get the win. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Brett Berry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.
When we finish the other one who fight them.
I finished it. I finished this one. Because I kept on trying.
You did not know that guy was there? That
I
big
did not
guy?
finish this one. I did not know he was going to come.
That other guy who was big and was flashing stuff like you?
No, that's the last one right now. Second in a row. I didn't know he was going to show up.
He does show up. Shoot!
All the levels. Yeah, I'm gonna finish this one too.
No, I want to do that one.
Well, this is gonna be easy now because I know what it's gonna do.
I don't want to get on our car. Show me how to.
No, you try to.
Jania, mommy wants you. Jania, pause the game. Mommy wants you.
I can't pause it.
Yes, you can. There's a start button on it.
Okay. I need it. One limit.
Cut it out.
Really? Yeah, really. Ah! I'm playing my own game.
You so tired with it?
No, I told him to lay down because he was wilding out.
The food's sitting
You put in your
downstairs.
food?
Their food's sitting downstairs.
Who?
Washing forms.
Hey, Johnny,
Yes.
come here. Take this and go look this up. Because you know where my lotion is? Go watch out. You see, look at the dressing on it.